everybody, seriously, I'm going to make this video as a video response. I don't know if the man I'm going to respond to will accept it. I wouldn't blame him if he didn't, because it's not directly relevant to the video he just posted. And I understand that I'm kind of violating that rule, and I'm sorry. But Timmy a Glass, you know, I've already told everybody on YouTube, I think you guys should check out Sunfire Glass. But I would love my viewer base to go check out this Timmy a Glass, and I'm going to post this as a response, so hopefully I'll accept it and it'll make it easy for all of you. I think it's cool when people share their art, and the level of discipline it takes to master these skills with glass it requires some serious dedication on the part of the individual that's doing it. I would like people to take a look at Timmy a Glass and realize this guy's doing some pretty cool stuff. And since people like the glass stuff on my channel, I figure why not share with you the other channels I've discovered that are doing some of the same stuff, and in some cases doing better work than I could ever dream of doing. Go check it out. His studio is definitely cleaner than mine. You can look around and see the cluttered disaster. It's kind of a personality failure, I suppose. I'm going to use a technique that's mildly complex. It took me a while to get good at doing this, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And this time, instead of having the full frame, I'm going to crop in quite a bit because I want you guys to be able to see some of what I'm doing. Hopefully this will be entertaining not only to the glass artists and glass community on YouTube, but I want to keep this entertaining for everyone. So here we go. I have rambled on too long again. I have to cut the shit out of it. Well, everything in life has a place to start. And everything I'm going to show you starts with a good 25mm point. So I have 2 points here. And these 2 points will become 3 individual hollow spheres. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this point right here, and I'm going to use some of this frit right here. What I want to do is get this frit inside this point. And there's several ways to do it, and I find the easiest is to scoop it up into the blowpipe at the mouthpiece end and let it run down the point until it's inside the ball. Make sure you wipe it off because you don't want to breathe or consume frit. So there's frit inside there. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to melt that into the inside of this glass. And it's very important to mention too that it's possible to not melt this in enough, and if you do, it will crack. It has got to be so hot that the frit becomes smooth inside. This has got a cobalt blue inside, and it actually, you can see it really brings some beautiful color in. And it also has depth because there's clear glass over the top of it. This has to get into the kiln and stay warm, so I'm going to put it in the kiln. Before I proceed any further with the next step on the next point, I have to pull what we call stringer, which are fine little pieces of glass that have been pulled out thin enough to work really small, delicate, intricate lines. Just like with the white, grab it with my needle nose. Conserve gas by turning off the big fire. And I'll keep pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling and pull, 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 pull. And it will solidify. And then, come in here. Okay, so I have pulled all of my stringers. I have 3 whites, I have 2 blacks, which are really all black in glass is either a blue or a green in such high concentration that it looks black. I And then I've got 2 blue exotic stringers, and these are all really, as you can see, really thin. And these are going to be fine line work on the second point. I'm going to pre-warm the point. It's important that it be hot enough to take color. If it isn't hot enough, it'll start to crack. Okay, so we've got straight lines of 3 different colors running all along that. And all I'm going to do now is heat it up, and I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to go to a razor sharp flame, and starting back here, I'm going to heat 1 little ring at a time, and I'll work the glass so that I'm twisting harder with one hand than I am with the other. And the result, and now I'm at the very end of the piece really, so I'm going to get ready to put my termination on here. Finish the switchbacks and the condensation on the first piece, and I'm going to flame cut it off here. It's an interesting process. Ah, fuck! That's hot. It's like really easy to burn yourself doing this shit. Now I'm going to do a butt seal. Or a butt joint. There, I've got the beginning of my hole. Now I'm going to do another butt seal. This is the first piece I made. But there's what you can get in the colors on the front, and you see on the back, and that's where I'd normally attach the ornament loop. I might go ahead and finish this one, I don't know, but there you go. There's some color techniques for all you glass artists on YouTube. I think all glass artists are always still working on their techniques, aren't they? But there you go, something to play with. And I ate up a whole tape making that demo.